Tatlong bagong batas ang nilagdaan ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Layo ng mga batas na ito na palakasin ang mga sektor ng agrikultura, turismo at edukasyon. Para bigyan ng mukha ang balita, Mobile Journal, Julie Baiza.
6 na taong extension ng Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund o RCEF at dagdag pondo na 30 milyon. Ito ang pakay ng pag-amyenda sa Agricultural Tarification Act na pinirmahan na ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Popondohan din dito ang matataas na kalidad ng binhi na ipamamahagi sa mga magsasaka at modernong farm equipment para mapataas ang ani o produksyon. Higit 370,000 milled rice din kasi kada taon ang nasisira kapag hindi yan nagagawa.
Extending the program to 2031 and significantly increasing its funding from the original 10 billion pesos to 30 billion pesos annually. This will enable us to do much more for our farmers, ensuring that they have the resources that they need to succeed and to make the rice industry even more competitive.
Pirmado na rin ni PBBM ang value-added tax refund for non-resident tourists. Dito, pwede nang makakuha ng VAT refund ang mga turistang bumili ng hindi bababa sa 3,000 pisong produkto sa accredited stores. Malaking tulong yan sa promosyon ng mga produktong Pinoy gaya ng mga barong, bag at marikina shoes.
This initiative opens a new chapter in our tourism landscape, allowing the country to compete with other tourism markets that attract tourists who are eager to take home authentic, high-quality Filipino products. The Philippines has long been a home for unique, handcrafted items, and this VAT refund program will help put a spotlight to our rich local offerings.
Mental health naman ang mga mag-aaral at personnel ang tututukan sa nilagdaang Basic Mental Health and Wellbeing Promotion Act. Minamandato ng batas na magkaroon ng komprehensibong mental health program sa lahat ng pampubliko at pribadong paaralan. Hindi lang yan para sa mismong mag-aaral, kundi para rin daw sa ating ekonomiya. Hindi kasi nakaka-function na maayos ang isang individual kung meron siyang mental health problem.
Schools will become sanctuaries of learning and of well-being. Care centers staffed by trained professionals will provide counseling and stress management workshops and implement programs to reduce stigma around mental health. Teaching and non-teaching personnel will have access to resources that empower them to support students while safeguarding their own well-being. When our learners and school personnel are mentally healthy, academic performance improves, absenteeism decreases, and a culture of compassion and understanding flourishes.
Mobile Journal, Julie Baiza po, hatid ang mukha ng balita.